All right, time now for Starring Role, our chance each and every week to talk to Giant safety Antrel Rolle. He joins us via SNY video chat. And Antrel, you know, we just played what you said after the game yesterday, and you also went on to say that some players didn't have passion, didn't have a pulse. Did you view it as certain players didn't try yesterday or quit trying during the game?
No, absolutely not. I felt like every individual was trying and was giving effort. I just don't think that, there was enough effort, that there was enough trying. There wasn't enough passion and excitement and enthusiasm about the game. I call it how I see it. I call it how I see it. And like I said, it's not about pointing fingers. It's about, it's about reality, and it's about getting better results.
Did you actually think yesterday, Antrel, that guys did quit on this team yesterday?
No, absolutely not. I don't think that anyone on our team actually gave up throughout the course of the game. I thought, we finished the game out, as a team and as a whole. I don't feel like any individual quit on yesterday, so absolutely not.
Antrel, the appearance from those of us who are not part of your locker room is that everybody started sniping at each other after the game. In your view, is the locker room now broken?
First and foremost, that's absolutely false statement. There was no one snapping on anyone, after the game. There was things that were said which I felt needed to be said and Coach felt needed to be said, and which was addressed to the team, but there was no one snapping. There was no one pointing fingers. So, this is New York. People are going to try to make a story, create a story, build a story, whatever they want to do to, to divide and conquer. And that's not something that we're going to allow in this locker room. And, we're a team, and we're going to stay close. We've always been close. And whether we win, lose, or draw, we will remain close. That's who we are.
Antrel, what Brandon Myers said that he thought that he took some of the criticism that came from people on the team, he took that personally, and he didn't like the fact that he felt that he was criticized by players on the team. So a lot of people thought maybe he was reacting to you, and we were wondering if you guys had talked to each other about it.
I don't know. I mean, I never ever mentioned Brandon Myers' name with anything that I related to the team yesterday. So I have no clue what you're talking about. So, I mean, for me, it's not an issue. I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to speak to Brandon about that. All
right, but he didn't come up to you today and try and clear the air with you or anything like that?
I mean, there's nothing to clear the air with me about. Like I say, if Brandon feels some sort of way, Brandon and I have a great relationship. So if he feels a certain way with something that I said yesterday, he knows that he can come to me and vice versa. So if he felt a certain kind of way, I'm sure I would have heard from Brandon. And like I say, there's no issue here. I have no clue what you're talking about, and I don't think there will be an issue.
All right, Antrel, obviously when you have this kind of year, people start talking about the coach. Tom Coughlin's had a great run here, but Lawrence Taylor says that he thinks that it's time for Coughlin to move on. Obviously, when the record is this way, people are going to talk about this. Do you think, I know you've been a big supporter of him, you supported him yesterday, do you think Tom Coughlin should be back next year?
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I only say this speaking of Coach Coughlin. He's a fiery guy. He has a lot of attitude, a lot of passion about the game. And, just for him being a head coach, does he deserve to be back, and should he be back? Absolutely. Like I say, coaches coach, players play the game. I can't speak about, offensively, defensively, whatever the situation is, special teams, I can only speak of the head coach, and should he return, without a doubt.
How much of the offensive struggles, Antrel, do you put on the quarterback?
Well, I mean, outside looking in, if you look at it, I mean, you would probably put a lot of the blame on the quarterback, but for me, I know it goes way deeper than, just one guy. There's 11 guys on the field at one time, and you need all 11 guys to make sure a player is effective. And, right now, that's what we're struggling with, just having all 11 guys on one accord at the same time and having, that constant progress.
Antrel, 2 games left to go here. You talked about how you didn't think the team had as much passion, as much fire as they should have had yesterday. How do you as a team leader make sure the rest of your teammates have as much fire as you do and as they should have for the last 2 games of the year?
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Like I say, coaches coach, players play the game. I can't speak about, the rest of the Oh, that's a funny question. You know, as being a captain and being a leader, I just felt like the only thing I can do is go out there and lead by example. And it starts in practice. It starts in the meeting rooms. So as a man and as an individual, you cannot make another player play. You can't make another player, you know, be enthused about this game. You can't make another player have passion about this game. That comes from within. You know, either you love to play the game or you don't. And you know, we have to pick it up. You know, there's 2 games left. You know, we're not in any kind of playoff contentions, but, you know, we do have pride. We do have this game that we love to play, and we do have fans and we do have families that come out there and support us. So, you know, it's very unfair to them also. It's very unfair to them, you know, to go out there and witness, you know, football that we've been putting out there on the film. So, you know, we have to get better from it.